Today on 3D Outdoors, we're going to be talking about cab options for the Polaris Ranger 900 XP. Stay tuned. Alright, as you can see, I have a cab put on there already. And I'm going to run over those features with you here and talk about some of the items that could have been put on there. On the front, we have a full glass windshield. I don't have a wiper yet, but I am looking at adding one. I did notice with some water and mud splashing up there, it'd be very advantageous to add a wiper blade to that. And in the back, I also have a glass window. And we'll bring the camera around in a minute so you can see that as well. And the reason I went with glass is I plan on spraying quite a bit with this. There's quite a few areas where you can't get in with a tractor, and working on the food plots and things like that. A sprayer come in handy in the back there. I used to use one on the four-wheeler that I had before, but the spray can be hard on plastic, so if I would have went with a poly surface in the front and rear, it could have pitted it. Now, we may have some of that problem on the side doors, but I'll explain to you why we didn't go with the hard doors on this in a second here. As you can see, we went with the soft doors. There's a nice handle here on the side. You can open it right up, and we'll get a close-up of that here in a minute. It keeps the wind out when you're driving it. There are some drawbacks. Let's move in a little closer for a closer look here, and I'll show you. So we went with the soft doors there. You can see you have a pull handle there to pull it shut with. You have the release for the door right there, so when you have it latch shut, you just pull the release there and it opens right up, which is nice. One of the downsides to that, at least with the soft door, is when it's shut like that, you end up with air pressure going inside, and where you can see the seal here around the top of the door, it doesn't always go all the way in, as you can see right there. And you can need to kind of roll that in there and push that door shut to get it in there. The problem is when you're trailering that with a soft door, and I've already found this, is that the air pressure inside the cab will suck those soft doors out. Nice thing is they're easy to remove, which I'll show you here in a second. But the reason I went with the soft doors is they were about $900, and a hard door set is like $2,500. So there was no way I was going to be able to go with the $2,500 option. The other thing is the hard doors are much harder, no pun intended, to remove. So I'm going to go up here real quick and show you how easy the soft doors are to take off. So if you want to go riding and you want some air going through there, it's hot outside or something like that, and you want to take that door off, you just open it right up and just lift, and the door is off. It's that easy, which is awesome. So you take it off right around without the doors on, and then when you want to put them back on, you just walk right over and put them back on. Now the top hinge is just a little taller than the bottom one, which is great, because you can line it up on the top one, get it slid on just a little bit, line up that bottom one, and then bring it right back down on there again, and then you have the door put back on. And of course right now, for some reason, it's not cooperating. There it goes. And then that door drops right back into place, and you have it back on. So if you want to go riding, and you want to pop them doors off, get some air flowing through there, it's a nice day, you're not worried about water, mud, anything getting in there. And if it got warm, there's actually a zipper up here where you can zip this plastic window down and fold it down and get some wind movement that way and get some air going through there. So there's a couple of different options there, but being able to take them off easy is a big advantage to the soft doors. You put the hard doors on, they're heavier and they're more difficult. And I found that out trailering this, because when the doors were sucking out on it, I needed to stop and literally take the doors off, put them in the back of the truck so that they wouldn't get ruined. And on the top of it, which I haven't mentioned yet, is I put the hard plastic top. I didn't go with metal. I figured the plastic is nowadays is a good quality, so that would be good enough for the top. So there's what I added for a cab to it. Glass windshield, glass rear window, the soft doors, and the hard plastic top. Many more additions to come. This is Dan with 3D Outdoors, reminding you to get into the outdoors and enjoy everything it has to offer. See you next time.